Hi, this is a quick video to help you with two-point perspective sketches doing letters. So as always, we'll start with our vanishing points. So I'm just using a set square to give me a nice straight edge here to sketch with. You could be using a ruler if you wanted. So you want the two vanishing points in line with each other. Once you've got them in line, then it's a case of starting to draw your box. Now remember, you always want to use construction lines and make sure that you can see the construction lines. I know they're quite hard to see on the video, but I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible for you. So once you've got a straight vertical line, this is us getting our box. So the rules with vertical lines is the top and bottom have to go to both vanishing points. So that's it going to vanishing point number 2, and now I'm going to take it back over here to vanishing point number 1. And that's going to give us the start of our box. Now, I always think it like a nice big crate of my letters going to fit inside the crate. So you can see here I've got my left hand side of the box, and that already goes to vanishing point number 1. So I just need to take it over to vanishing point number 2. I can take the back, but this is again really important that you use light lines here. Don't press hard with your pencil. And then I'm going to do the front of the letter here. So I'm going to say this is how big I want my letter to be, and put my line going straight vertical, and then take the top of it over to vanishing point number 1 and the bottom of it over to vanishing point number 2. Now this is where you need to do for each letter. Get a box first, then I'm going to, on this square here, draw the letter on. So depending on what letter it is, I'm going to start off with T, and I'm going to say, well, how high do I want the top bit of the T, and I want it to come to here. So I'm measuring down on this first line that I drew, and I'm just going to take that across to the vanishing point number 2, and then I need to say, well, how far along do I want to the stem of the letter to come. So I'm going to say I want one here and one here, and that's going to give me two vertical lines going up here. Hopefully now you can see that I've got the letter T on the front of my box. Now whichever your letter was, if it was H or E, you would follow this process to get the letters on, to get each shape drawn on. So you can see here I've got both parts of the T drawn nice and clearly, and then it's a case of making it look 3D. So I'm going to take these vertical lines that I've outlined to vanishing point number 1 because they don't go there already, and then I can say, okay, this is how far back the T goes at the top, and then I can do, I've already got the box at the top drawn, so it's just a case of like connecting the dots, going over and outlining the shape on the top to get the top of the T. Now all that I'm left with is making this bottom part of the T look 3D, as it just now looks like a flat panel that the top's resting on. So I need to take the bottom point to the vanishing point number 1, and then I need to work out, well, how far back does it go, and that's why I've got this line here at the bottom that goes to VP2, so that I can say, okay, that's how far back it goes, and when it hits that point it's going to go straight up, and that's we now got a 3D T. Hope it's helpful. Thanks.